Hi, Jörg. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
So, from sensors to sunset, that's a very interesting title. What is it about?
So what Sensor to Sunset wants to portray or wants to convey is that we can work from the edge node, from the single device, into the internet, into the cloud, working with a cloud solution like MindSphere, through to analytics and the end of the life cycle of a product, supporting an entire product life cycle in an IoT project.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. So you're a partner in the MindSphere ecosystem and you joined us recently. What is so special about MindSphere for you, and what is so special about Arrow?
So what's very interesting for us about MindSphere, the partnership with Siemens, is us as a company serving 150,000 customers around the globe, predominantly in the industrial and commercial space. We have a huge success as a technology platform provider providing IoT solutions, and that in partnership with Siemens as a strong, big name, particularly with the digital factory and the MindSphere activity and in your industrial activities, is a very, very strong partnership from a global perspective for us.
Okay, cool. So I'm pretty sure this is not the sunset of the day, because it's Jörg presenting his solutions from sensors to sunset. Good luck with your presentation, and I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes.
Thank you so much. And welcome, and thanks for being here with me this afternoon. I would like to briefly talk about what Arrow does for a few minutes, and then basically connect over to our activities in regards to MindSphere and how both Arrow and Siemens are creating values for our joint customer with the MindSphere program. So Arrow is an 84-year-old company by now. We have been founded in 1935 in North America. It's a company which spans a wide range of services, solutions, and products, starting from single components, active, passive, electromechanical, semiconductor products and components, including solutions as well as software in this space, spanning over to the integration of subsystems and solutions serving OEM type projects and computing applications, up to a full integrated IT service provider servicing IT hardware, software requirements, cloud and server, and working in the cloud and cloud analytics activities along the entire value chain. And if you see this model here behind me, we basically have augmented the classical model, connecting customers and suppliers with the right technologies by adding a significant service and solution activity into this program. When you look into the unique ability of Arrow, which in partnership with Siemens is giving us a great opportunity, is the fact that together we can support the entire life cycle of a product. So from the ideation in the beginning of a start of a project through to the design phase, into the NPI process, to the production, which predominantly is where we obviously have a very, very long heritage, through to the obsolescence phase, the product life cycle extension, and the reverse logistics piece. And in every single step, Arrow provides solutions supporting each of those steps, and that makes us pretty unique. And in combination with our unique IoT capability, where we also providing an end-to-end solution from the start, where we basically support customers in the solutions architecture and design by designing new devices, components, or finished goods, by taking existing products to the next level, or by minimizing design times through acceleration, through subsystems or market-ready solutions. We take it into the prototype to scale phase, where we can support customers in prototyping their equipment, where we can support them in bringing them to production real quick, providing different routes to market, and providing first-class and renowned logistics services for our customers, to the point of hardware and software integration. And this is also then the area in combination of our cloud analytics and security space, where Siemens MindSphere and Arrow works together, addressing either device level integration activities large-scale system activities and integration activities, as well as cloud solutions which are unique to a specific industry, company and specific customers, and turning data into insight and turning insight into decisions in the system. And then as a last step in this end-to-end cycle, we also have the ability to take products at the end of a life cycle, particularly those products which exchange a lot of data with the cloud, have a requirement to be securely dispositioned at the end of the life cycle, as well as environmentally friendly dispositioned at the end of a life cycle, and that's a service we do as well. And all these services combined, including such strong partnerships as we have them with Siemens MindSphere, are giving us the opportunity to provide our customer an end-to-end design capability for IoT application, which we call sensor to sunset. So if we look at the IoT, if we look at IoT projects specifically, first of all, most of these projects are rather complex, and every customer is different. Yeah? And if you look at 3 different angles we're assessing this, you have some customers who are very comfortable with embedded and wireless design activity, but potentially are less comfortable with how to actually integrate those devices into the cloud. That's one type of customers. Some other customers are more coming from the IT and cloud integration space, and they ask themselves more the questions, what type of devices are actually already pre-configured to the cloud solution I am using? And some other customers start straight with a buy approach, and they basically want an end-to-end solution where the system is optimized to their specific use case and to their business problems. And these are the 3 typical use cases we're addressing, and the value in our strategy within that, combined now with MindSphere, is the ability to basically address the customer from whichever the starting point is and whatever the business challenge may be, and that is the unique opportunity we're having here, supporting all those 3 specific customer types as we see them in typical IoT projects. If we then take a look at the IoT technology stack that typically exists in a design, you will see that there are a diverse amount of different technologies that all need to come together and be integrated before they can even get data to a cloud service like MindSphere. The key in these activities is really that the selection of the hardware, architecture, and also the hardware components is a vital part to the design work that needs to take place to ensure that data can securely be connected to MindSphere. So the selection of the right and correct devices at node level with the correct MCU IP is blocking impacts to both the security and the product performance element of a node in an IoT network. And navigating through the wealth of communication protocols, whether it's BLE, Bluetooth 5, Thread, Zigbee, NB-IoT, which all have impacts on system performance, scalability, and maintenance, Arrow's value is to ensure that data is securely delivered to the MindSphere platform, but also that we can critically address and solve IoT equation of performance, security, cost, system integration, and scalability. Aggregation of the technology stacks for IoT is very important so that they can work seamlessly together, and that is a core competence of Arrow. So everything we do, first of all, is focused around security. To operate secure in the MindSphere platform, Arrow needs to ensure that the data is secure and trusted when it arrives to MindSphere. So trusted business solutions and decisions within MindSphere platform depend on the trusted devices and the trusted data enabled in the entire system and enabled by Arrow. So security is something which Arrow builds already from the start of the design, together with our customers, and with architectures which allow device management over the complete life cycle of the IoT deployment during a firmware update. So if you all put this together, you will basically see, in summary, we enable any device and any data stream, and we can connect it securely to MindSphere. And the customer experience within that is that designs get accelerated, time to market is faster, and they reach their market goals, and the system integration is significantly made easier, and the scalability of projects become faster. In addition to that, Arrow has a flexible engagement model which can accommodate customers whether they want to start chip-down designs, so really starting from a PCB level, whether they want to use modules, whether they want to use subsystems, or whether they require a complete end-to-end system solution, which starts from the business goal definition, which we want to then address together with the MindSphere cloud service. And that is supposed to give you an overview how the MindSphere cloud solution, together with Arrow's lifecycle ability, creates a great value proposition for our customers in industrial and commercial design environments for IoT. Thank you very much for your attendance here, and I hope this was giving you some insight into this partnership between Arrow and Siemens.
Jörg, thank you very much for being with us. I liked your presentation a lot, and this is not the end of the day, and the sunset not really there yet. So by saying so, you're still in our MindSphere Lounge today. So whoever wants to talk to Jörg and get a more detailed insight of what we do together with Arrow, you're happy to talk to our audience here upstairs in the MindSphere Lounge.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much, Jörg.
Siemens. Ingenuity for life.